Hello everyone, this is Veldran, this is No Man's Sky, and I have loaded my normal, in quotation mark, Permadeath run, because I need to play this on Sundays, so I at least get a good lump sum of Quicksilver because of the weekend. Monday to Thursday I will play the challenge ones, but I will have to do this. So this one is open. Everyone which follows me can come and say hi in the anomaly and stuff like that. And if anyone needs some help, come and let me know. Then we might find out. It is relatively open, at least. I don't have any particular things I need to do. The only thing is I go towards the center of the galaxy slowly and explore a little bit, run around, do some missions, try to gather some storage augmentation for my ships, so I can actually get all of them out and have some fun with that. And that is what it's all about. It's about having fun. I do enjoy playing the challenges and actually being forced to use my brain a little bit more than, well, I was going to say a little bit more than I do now. I do play on Permadeath, so I do need to use my brain, because otherwise I will be laying in a ditch dead and it's game over. So of course I do have to do that. So I've been slowly decorating this room, and I don't know if that kind of turned out to be a little bit of a trend, but I just think sometimes it's actually nice just to put something on, and the golden gig poster that belongs there. Quite sure of that. I of course have to be careful I don't put the same on twice. That would be a little bit silly. So it gives a little bit of ambience to the room. Okay, our frigates. Yeah, that's one of the things where you say, okay, I have to go on every day to check these kind of things and send them over and all that. True, if you are pursuing some goals that you want to make money or something like that, but in my situation, when I'm on, I'll check them. If I'm not on, then they will be checked next time I come on. So I'm a little bit boring in that direction, and it is because I don't really need money or anything particular. So let's see what they bring home, if anything interesting. They have started giving things like nanites and quicksilver, and it works now, so that's positive. Oh yeah, I had to get myself a new vape. My old vape broke yesterday, and so we had to go and buy a new one. It kind of burned out, so that's well, not burned, but it overheated and then it died. So yeah, there is certain things I have to make sure I get, and of course I need to get so I can make fuel for my frigates. Even though I might for a while just be playing on Sundays on this one, then yeah, I still need it. Because it doesn't grow by itself, so that's just how it is. I didn't really get any of the more interesting things, but oh, wow, well, that's one thing I don't really need, so it's always nice to get things when you need them, but when you're beyond the needing part, then yeah, so these go into storage, these I just sell now, that is for selling, that is for selling, these goes hopefully in the proper stack. 10 of these. I'm going to save them for now, but these I would sell. Thing is that yeah, I don't need money, but I know I don't have space that will last forever either, so yeah. So maybe I should sell all my ships and just buy haulers. A lot of haulers. So one up, one down. I had two, so that's what we kind of do. We put it on as we get it, and that is fine. Okay, this is a little bit more mixed than it have been for a while. 2 trade though, 1 combat, 1 industrial, and 1 balanced. Okay. So let's start with the trades. We have 5. We have 3 organic which can step in, so that's kind of 8. So let's take 2. 3. 4 and take an industrial. I have plenty of industrial. I know I need these as well, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and an organic. That should be fine. So let's take this, so we have that totally out of the way. Does 1 trade and 1 support. So we have another trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll work. Combat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is just taking as it is. Absolutely fine. Which ship do I actually have? I have my Crimson. And, it's filled up with everything I want to sell, so that's good. And I do want to go there. Hello Dan, welcome to. So, how is everyone? Sorry, I just had to concentrate on the selling part so I don't sell something I don't want to sell. That is, it's just one click and you sell something you didn't want to sell, and you regret that the rest of the evening. Oh, the travelers, yeah, they do pop up many weird places on space stations, but also in other places. For instance, the colossal archives, they sometimes pop up, and I even seen them on trading posts. But you never know. That's the problem. See, now because you are looking for them, I will meet them everywhere. Okay, it doesn't look like there was anyone here, so I actually tend, not on this one, but the other days I've been playing a challenge, and in order to try to get better technology, because it's beefed up to very high expensive prices, I have used them to get the memory fragments, so and the glyphs as well, because I'm not allowed to do the main mission, so that's but the only advice I can give is, if there is no one, jump to the next. Take small jumps, that's cheaper. And I always tell people to go a little bit away from the space station before you start looking around. Otherwise this happens, you go back in. Just a little bit stupid. So, are you relatively early in the game? I would say I sometimes ask a lot of questions, but it's try to get an understanding about where you are in the game, because if you are new to the game, then the traveler version might not be the best. Oh no, that would not give anything, and I have everything else, so just go down and get the Nexus mission. Oh dear. So, I'm going to take that, but I'm going to say there is a very, very good reward for one of the, which is not a Quicksilver one, but there's a carrier AI fragment, and if you do that and get that, it will direct you to a Sentinel interceptor on a planet. So, that is a very, very good reward. And I know a lot of people don't really want to do the Nexus missions because they are indeed made for multiplayer mission, as multiplayer missions, but you can easily do them alone. Raid a planetary depot is not different from doing the raid a planetary depot from the missions you get around the around the space station. So yeah, I'm going to take that. There might be someone helping me, but the last guy who helped me didn't actually do anything, so I had to do everything myself. And I was not evil enough to leave the group just before I handed in. I'm not like that, so. Okay. My luck is with aggressive sentinel, so okay. Might have to play hide and seek. At least I got the right stuff. Something more interesting here. There's a sunken freighter as well. Is that all which is showing up? So there's a freighter there. Where is the nearest landing strip? That's undersea. There? Can I land there? I don't know. Can try. I was not going to do that. Sometimes you can park on a very little piece of land. Do I really have to go over there? Okay. Doesn't really matter where you actually jump in, you just have to find the mission objectives. Okay. So I need living poles, so that's, yeah, I know. Okay, now it says I have to find something else. Okay. It's not always it actually correlate with what the mission tells you in the anomaly. It does happen that it show you something else. Where is it? Well, it's apparently what I need, so. Sometimes missions is something weird, but to do. Okay. I have to be careful because I could actually kill myself if I'm not careful. Just it's kind of just doing it, so that's I would say if anyone decides to follow today, you won't get a message on screen because my alerts have messed up, so nothing is really coming on as it should. So at the moment I have actually disabled it, so so this is fun. Have to keep an eye on your life support and stuff. I'm unfortunately very good at actually forgetting all about it, so suddenly, oh, you're dead now, or you're almost dead now. outer world. Okay, that's many players find it very fascinating trotting around on the sea and build bases and explore the big blue. And I kind of understand the fascination. I've never just been good at that part. So where's my ship? Thing is, you can find anything on underneath the sea that you can other places. So there is buildings, there is crashed ships, there is crashed freighters. And to be honest, can use your Nautilus and scan for them, and you spend the whole day exploring a planet like this one. That's so. Well, it's not too bad. The only problem here is aggressive sentinels, so those I rather not want to run into like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to leave before it gets any ideas. So it wants a secure depot. That very often is a trading post, but I don't know. So let's go out of the system, of the planet's atmosphere, and go down again. It saves a little bit of time. You are determined to make this difficult for me, aren't you? So I have the whole last week played a bounty hunter challenge where I have done nothing else but killing pirates. So I don't know if I learned anything, but let's pretend we have. So I have a feeling it's here. It looks like it is, so. So I'm going to do one thing before I leave here. Because I know that trade is not really the most important thing for me to do, but I can't help it. That's just how it is. So I don't know if that Karina guy is trying to help me, but he is not much help going in and out of the system. But at least I have concluded my part of the mission, so I am... No, I won't do that. And I would say if anyone wants to I need to know in advance that you are intending doing it. So that was the mission, and I'm actually quite happy with that. So I'm actually just shopping what I can. My aim is to try to get anything I can. So that's why every Sunday I will be playing just to do the weekend mission and get the 1800. Otherwise, the other days I'll be playing the challenges. The one I'm on at the moment is the bounty hunter, and it's actually going okay. So. Say if any of you that is following me wants to get a taxi ride or something, yeah, that's fine. Just let me know in advance, because random people, I would say, is not really useful. Sorry to say that. Say the only advice I can give you finding traveler is if there is none, go to the next system and hope for the best, because you can't predict where they are. But I did ask why you are going for the travelers, because there is other ways of getting glyphs. Quicker to turn around than me. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, you know you can get glyphs through Atlas as well. Hey, Grave. How are you doing?
Hostile ships defeated.
This is how you get your freighter. You just save the freighter, and if you don't have one, the first one you get is actually for free. However, it's always been debated whether you should take it or not. I have often taken them because I then try to find one which is better. I rather want a freighter than no freighter. But it's a taste of what you want. We all want an S-class. See, this one is a C-class, and I already have an S-class, so I'm not going to take this one. But you go up and talk to the captain. He is very happy you saved him from the pirates, and you get some options of and one is inspect the freighter. So if you inspect the freighter, you can actually, well, it tells me to exchange it. I'm not going to do that because the one I have is worth 210 million and this one is 26 million, so I would lose a lot of money. You don't get money back. So I will say no to getting the ship, but when you don't have one, you can actually claim it. So the first one is free, but the next one you will have to pay for the difference for. So I'll just take the reward payment, and I get one storage slot for my own freighter, which is always useful. Some nanites and some gold. And yeah, it's not too bad by killing some pirates. I did get certain things here. Okay, that wasn't much. And I forgot to check these when we came out of the our own freighter in the beginning, because I really should have checked a little bit on that. If you think I will put these down here. So yeah, I have a lot of crap with me, but that's how I play. No, Ramusaro, I just try to understand why you are getting the glyphs by travelers. Is there a special reason for that? So, can't use that money, don't have any free slots, don't need anything. Oh, money! Hunt dangerous pirates. It's a good amount of money, but I'm actually not going to do it. It's very nice to be back at around normal prices. When the price is put all the way up, a wiring loom, the cheapest one I found was 130,000. It's double what it is here. So yeah, that's the one where we say no thank you, but unfortunately I had to do it because otherwise I couldn't repair my ship or anything. So yeah. These are free, but I don't take them because I don't want to be greedy. There's no need for that. If I was in the start of the game, then I would just take anything, but I'm quite a lot of hours into this one, so I don't really need a lot. Mainly storage for my ships, freighter and starship. So for some reason, the last one I forgot to actually practice the language. Why did I do that? That was a little bit weird. So I'm not really needing anything, so I do have some surplus modules and I'm actually just going to sell them. Theoretically, I could have put them on one of the ships I'm not really using, but well, it's one of those things. It's actually fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. So, nothing really here. So the thing is, I'm looking for missions that give me storage slots. Yeah, I could choose to pay for them, but they are immensely expensive. The last time I was sitting doing that, I had several viewers who started crying in chat because I spent so much money. I would say, by the way, I do apologize if there is dog barking in the background from time to time, but I have 2 dogs and they tend to sometimes to play with a little bit of noise. Even though they've been in the garden all day today because it's been very, very lovely weather. Sunny and warm and yeah, a very lovely Sunday afternoon. he should. Is it going to be one of those days where there's absolutely no useful missions coming up? That makes me a little bit negative if that happens. What am I doing? Well. At least we can sell some of the stuff we have. Quite a good lump. So that's money in the pocket. Money is good. At least some money. Place. These charge for artifacts is a good way of making money early in the game. I don't see much usage at this point. I have some of those charts, but I really don't go and just try to earn shitloads of money when I don't need it. Oh dear. Upgrades is a technology mission, I don't know, depleted. Abyss. Mission? Okay. That's well, that's kind of him, but that was not really what I needed. So what's down here? Oh man. It's slightly annoying. see what we can actually find here. I'm going to try to see if there's anything from just flying over the planet. Sometimes you can find something and thing is, I don't really need a lot, which makes it a little bit meh sometimes. Kitted up for that almost, so that looks fine. So the first thing I always do is actually scan things so I earn some money. There's a building, that's good to know. Look at the boxes, I always do that. You never know what comes out of them, but it's very often something which is actually useful some way, one way or another. Then there is the waypoint, and when I take that, surprise, surprise. I just need to, where did he go? Is he not visible? Guess not. So around the waypoints. And the other day, well, a bit of time ago, someone asked me what that they were good for, and I didn't want to spoil it. And but when you get the autophage unlocked, you can always find them around the waypoint. So craft tree, I can do that. Boom, 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 I have done it. So they get very happy with that, and they give me void modes. Void modes is used for trading with them. I will in a mo, actually I can go and do that. So it's like anything else which you want to trade. There is certain things you can get. Cosmetics, most of them, but there is also, you can buy and build staffs. So Funny enough, the stuff I'm carrying, I got hold for free when I ran into them. So you don't actually have to build one if you want one, but it is a possibility. So you do that by kill 8 sentinels, 405, that's one of the good ones. Just getting started. More, come on, come on. You're sleeping.
Morning.
Oh, more's coming. Where are they? Why are you hiding behind my ship? No, that was not what I wanted. So now I have done what I kind of needed to do, and I'll just run away and hide and hope that they don't find me. So I'm not here. So going underground is also called mole mode. And that is very useful very often. It protects you against sentinels, it protects you against environments. There is the navigation data, so might as well pick that up. Again, it's not something I really need, but who knows, one day it might be handy. On my radar, I said I need to make sure I can make fuel, and I need dihydrogen as one of the things in that, so yeah. you have the mission, and you get some standing, you get some nanites, and you get a word or two in their language, and you get the void modes. So then when you have enough, you go to the Autophage synthesis terminal, and you buy whatever you can afford and want to buy, and that's it. When you have the 3 pieces of the staff, you would go to staff assembly, then you'll choose what you have. I have these 2 at the moment, so this, so I need a head component to make a new one, and that would be there, you do that. So that was the Autophage. Okay, that was an unknown building, so let's take a look at that. So let's go and have a look at that. I mean, there's no need to fear the sentinels. They are not touching. Oh, it's the minus. So that was not the one I was looking for. The waypoint will always show you to a minor settlement, so which is quite useful. That's okay, Tiger, you can always lurk. You playing Disney?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
It's kind of funny because I fully understand where he's coming from, and that part that your better half, or whatever you want to call, or your kids for that matter, is playing something which you don't like. I must admit, I have always had the new one. Is it good?
Elite center force.
Yeah, for some reason. Shit. Don't do that. Don't be a noob. Fucking hell. Okay. I was a noob here, and that is very lucky I didn't get killed. Oh shit.
Elite center force.
Yeah, I got pissed off because you almost killed me. That's how it goes.
Warning. Sentinel wolf detected.
Oh yeah. The more you kill, the harder it gets. I think I'm fine right now. No, I had a mission to kill 4 of their quads. That's why I kept on going with them. That's
Technology recharge.
but the thing is, and that's why many new players go wrong, because they think, okay, I can kill a sentinel. Yeah, you can. They come with 4 or 5. I can kill them. Yeah, that's the first group, which is the easy one. The next one gets a little bit harder. and it just continues, and they bring in the quads and the walkers, and then it's suddenly very difficult. And I always say, make sure you are geared up properly before you actually take on anything. Because you can deal with anything, but you just need to make sure you are ready for it. So where did that it was him, okay. So, one thing which is important with these as well, you can buy repair kits for void modes. That's actually quite practical. You can get some exosuit modules. They are quite good. They are better than, sometimes better than S and X type modules. So, and you can buy different things. How many do I have? 1300. So I'm trying to get pretty much everything, but I'm not really going for the staff ones. I already have 2 staff, so that's not, maybe down the line, but not right now. But you can buy that, and then you can use that hit on yourself. I don't take those now. So you can continue making missions with them. Not all is equally difficult, but they are a little bit harsher than the other. Craft 3 magnetic resonators. If you have the recipe, it's not difficult, but if you don't have the recipe, it would be almost impossible. I need ionized cobalt for it, which I don't have, and I actually broke some of my modules as well. Do I have cobalt on me? Oh, I have plenty. So let's produce some ionized cobalt. So I have everything for that. I have everything for that. Was that the only thing? So, wiring looms will always be the expensive part when you have to repair. That's one of these things that you just need them. So I managed to get 2 quad servers. You sometimes need them to build modules, so They're handy to have some in stock. So how are we doing? Okay, I don't have magnetized ferrite either. In enough. Okay, so we are going down the patience line here a little bit, which is fine. But yeah, when you fight sentinels, they come in more and more stronger and stronger in the waves. And they will come in 5 waves, and if you defeat them, they will stand down and you are free to go, so to speak. But you just have to remember that they get stronger and stronger. So if you are a little bit soft still, that might not be what you want to do. I always talk about the battleground you choose. You should kind of make sure you choose somewhere where you actually have a little bit of an advantage while you fight. And that, of course, can be a little bit tricky. Of course. Especially when you don't really know what's up for it, so yeah. Well, I mean, always go for planets where the sentinels are not aggressive, because then they will call in more quicker. And know how you break up on the battle as well, by hiding, running away. Because if you're going to be almost dying, on normal setting, yeah, you will respawn, but it's still annoying to die. At least that's my opinion. I absolutely hate to die, no matter what difficulty I play on, but this one is permadeath, and that means if I die, it's game over. There is no second chances. So okay, by repairing it, I got everything in. That's actually okay then. Now say to the question about putting mech in, the next one, the Walker,
Units proceed.
is much worse to fight with.
Units proceed.
I have not killed many of them. I have attempted many more than I have killed. I must admit I got so tired of them that I started killing them with my ship and run away from the Sentinel interceptors when they interfered. So, I now have a lot of... looks like I don't. Have that gone up? Yeah, it has. Salvage glass, which holds things. I have to save... Oh, I got even more down there. I have to save a couple because I need it for repairs of my ship sometimes. If I break something. So, I got one of those for free. I just manufactured it. That is kind of odd. Oh, I couldn't sit there for a while. So I was actually looking if I could find something by just flying over and look. And that was exactly what I was looking for, a crashed freighter. I find them very giving. Sometimes they will give pretty much anything you wish for. Other times, no. But as I always said, this game is a game of such law. So if you really are looking for something,
Technology recharge.
that is not going to happen. Sorry. You are not in for that kind of luck when you actually when you actually need something. That don't count on that part. I will say I tend to do my I do my refining as I run around because otherwise you have to sit a long time after you've done your daily session just to refine things. And then it starts getting tedious. I have read all the logs, so it's not letting me... It's kind of interesting though, from different sides, which you always get on these things. And if you haven't read it, read it through once. There's actually some very good entries with well, kind of useful things. So this is a little trick that everyone can do. If you put yourself into first person instead of third person, you actually don't have to dig to get most things out of the ground. There is the odd one which is too deep, but in general you can actually just run around and pick things up. Just go all of them until they show the E and you pick up without digging. And it's actually better for your health because when you dig down and around them, you actually risk getting caught. Because every time you open one of these cargo pods, it will ooze radiation. And if you notice, it will come up next to my protection. So another thing is, when you are inside here, you are safe from the environment. But when you take these, radiation will ooze out until you get far enough away. So just remember, you can stand here and kind of make sure everything is filled up and you feel good, and that was not what I wanted. So, and then when you're ready, you just take what's in the pots. There was a lot of salvage data I got, and I have no really use for that. Might be useful a day where we are back to having something new coming in. So these, it's very used to actually make them yourself to earn more money. So I made some more pure ferrite, just if I should need it. So just set the next one to go of the junk department. Oh, a good idea is actually to make sure it's filled up. So I found a freighter. Oh yeah, one thing I should have checked. So the good thing with a Sentinel interceptor is it doesn't actually start flying until you point it somewhere and start moving forward. Because everywhere there might be autophage, so they sometimes pop up weird places, so always do a scan and see if there is any around. Collect 340 chromatic metal. That's not something you just collect. You have to collect the copper and then refine it, which you might not have the possibility when you're out and about. I normally have the copper, so I could actually normally would have chromatic metal out here as well. For some reason I don't. Oh. Oh, was another thing I had which was broken and I didn't actually see it. It's a little bit silly, I don't see it. That fight was quite damaging for me because I was a noob. And that was entirely my own fault as I came out of it. So yeah. So how many do I need? 340. Okay. So I really don't want to stand out in a bad environment and do it, so I just jump in here. I'm going to let this finish first. It's more so it's out of the way, so that's where it's most useful. Deploy a portable refiner or build a personal refiner or construct is it. Yeah, I would say that the personal refiner is my favorite, and it's one of the first things I ever get. And even if I play challenges with limitations, I always try to get a personal refiner if I can. And without going into details, there is of course situations where you can't, but okay, 340, that means it goes 2 to 1, so I need 680 and I think I had 700, so that should be fine. Otherwise I will have to go and farm some, but let's see. Do have a lot of things, so that's I'm not sure I have enough. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie me. Okay, let's see. Problem is it takes forever. That's a good question. That's a very good question. Why can't I do that? Okay, I can't do it when I'm inside the ship when I'm on the planet. I just realized I was absolutely stupid, so that is not the first time I have been dead, and it will certainly not be the last time, so bear with me. That's why you like to sit and watch me, see what stupidity does he make now. There is surely always something. To be honest, I have so much chromatic metal on my freighter, so I should have gone down that route immediately. What does he want? Yeah, I'm a friend of the author. So he wants 3 magnetic resonators. Do I have enough? Yep. Most of the missions is relatively easy, but they do have those kill sentinel ones which pops up, and that is, yeah, it's, you don't have to do it. That's the whole thing. You can pick up other missions, do other things. You get your void modes, and
Collectible received.
I mean, it's just... So, I have done enough for now, so that's... I really don't want my ship there, so that's... I'm going to move that. Not right now, no, not like that. So what else can we find here? Maybe nothing. Flying around looking is all about luck, and sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're absolutely not. I will say it's all about knowing what you're looking for as well, and you only get that by actually doing some runs over planets. Of course, some planets are better to do it at than others. not everywhere is equally easy, because there's a lot of plants actually blocking every view, and you can't really see what's on the ground. It becomes quite difficult. And another type of planets with high mountains, that can be quite difficult as well. So I can only recommend, whenever you see these damaged machineries, go and check them. They, as a minimum, always give you nanites. Not a lot, but every little helps, to be honest. But you might also get modules, and it might actually be quite hefty modules, i.e. S-class. So especially in the start phase of the game, they can actually really save you and give you something good to build on. And shelters always comes in two, and in one of them will always be a nanite extractor, or whatever it's called. Again, it's not a lot of nanites, but if you do it enough times, they start actually giving you some good balance. So there's a guy living here. I just ignore him because it's not for him I'm here. It's actually for this. This is some sort of transmission tower. There's been a distress signal. Okay, so it's 0, 2, 7, 1. 0, 2, 7, 1. That's a distress signal. You know what? That means it's some sort of crashed ship. Whether it's one I can get, question is if. Or someone parked there. Yeah. So crashed ships can be anything really. This is a small hauler. I got a hauler, so that's not something I need. The thing is, it could be a pilot which was crash landed here, and you would need to help him. Well, of course happens, but okay. You can also buy charts to try to find crashed ships with. The thing is with the charts, you have 4 options with the outcome of what they might come with when you use them. And if you're looking for crashed ships, most of the charts will give you abandoned buildings. Just saying, that's how it is. Okay, I need to check before I actually go in that. I can take them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means I have 10 and I can have 12. So what is this? This is a C-class. I will just claim it. It will give me between 2 and 3 millions. Not overly much, but I will repair a couple of things. So I can call it to a space station and scrap it there. So I need hermetic seal and metal plating. So it's a good idea getting the recipes to be able to produce all these with the dark yellow behind or light orange, whatever you want to call them, because they will help you. They will truly help you. Consumables, trade items. These is good to if you actually wanna earn money, then you start producing these kind of things. And if you're very lucky, you will find someone in the anomaly who gives you a stack of them, and you are set for a long time with money. Just remember how to make money anyway. Because one day the money is gone. Then you might not be so lucky with friendly people. Yeah. So I think we've done what we needed in this system, so let's go on and see what we can find on our journeys. Oh yeah, I have missions to hand in. The thing is, you can hand in anywhere, so it will okay. Hyperdrive has no fuel. That is kind of embarrassing. That I should sometimes really take a check and see if what I can do about that.
Technology recharge.
So it wants us to go there. So let's do that. See what there is there, if anything. Tiger, are you spamming the whole series then? Or haven't they uploaded it all yet? So we have something to hand in, and that is, as I said, you can hand in anywhere. So that's there's a lot of money to be earned, but that's not really what I need. A little bit of nanites. That's kind of the main problem when you actually get quite a bit into a save. That is, it turns out to be, let's call it a little bit difficult to actually get something new. I just realized I actually have these settings. They just take up space because I'm actually not going to in any way hold them, so no. So I'm actually going to show something, not that I am doing it, but you can choose to be a autophage as a player type. That really makes me think Star Wars somehow. Some of the robots, and yeah, you can actually become pretty much whatever you want, and you just have to unlock the different cosmetics, and then you can actually do a lot on your whatever you want. So I should actually have done something. That one I'm going to pick up. If you notice these, if you buy these, you can buy 5 for 5 million. But if you buy 5, you can sell them for roughly 7.5 million, even more if you sell them in the proper place. So it's a very quick way of earning a little bit of money.
Contact received.
And as I said, money is good until you have gotten what you want, and then you don't need overly much money for the game as such. But I always seem to, well, just make money no matter what I do. And it sounds like I'm bragging over it, but I'm actually not, and I'm very often not trying to make money, and I still end up with a lot. And that is, of course, because I know how to do it, and some of it comes all by itself. If you have a freighter, you have your frigates to go on missions, then yeah, that will give you a daily income if you check them at a daily basis. If you update your scanner so it's as good as it possibly can be, you can always tweak it even more, but then it's actually not hard to earn money without actually really doing anything. And yeah, if you can't be bothered doing a little bit, then yeah, it might make you struggle, but that's again a choice. Where if you choose, I can't be bothered doing this, no one is forcing you, so. So I just call that ship and I will scrap it. 2.5 million. I said between 2 and 3 million. That is actually, it can't be any more between. Oh, that's my ship I go to the center with. I have not repaired this yet. Probably I should. Because one day I need it to go through. No, I don't have many wiring loops, so that has to wait a little bit. Yeah. Ah, that's so let me get Crimson back, then I can put the sales stuff over. If you notice, I have a lot of slots. It's actually filled up, so which is quite nice.
Technology recharge.
say it becomes way easier when you actually have those things. A build-up ship is absolutely nice, because then you don't really have to think about if you can still stop and well, bring something with you if you need to. Okay, I was not aware I was on the planet with a blue sun. I always kind of put on my ship so they can go anywhere, among other things for that reason. I land here because it's free to land. All those which has the rings would turn green. If you land there, you don't use launch fuel to get off again. That makes it actually free to use them. Which is actually quite nice. There is some so see. My scanner is not optimized. It could be better. So there's 14 different creatures on this planet. So if you are really out to get nanites, that would be a good place to start, and then scan all the animals and get the bonus, which would be something like 3,500 nanites. So I can say it's actually worth it if you do it, but it takes time, it takes effort, and well, that might not be the way you would like to play. And as I said before, everything I say, take it as a suggestion. I'm not telling you how to play, that's not my place. You play as you want, because your game is your game. You paid for it, I hope. If you stole it, you are a very naughty boy or girl. Or even teapot, if that's what you prefer. these minor settlements always have some standard things, among others, and a trade terminal. Of course, ran past it. The trade terminal works exactly like a trading post. The only thing I would actually sell of those is resources, and maybe even things like these, if they are not. But trade goods in any form and shape, no, because you would get more for them at the space station. And there's always some guys selling components. So if you haven't learned these recipes, as I said, would be practical. If you find a minor settlement, you can buy some of them. But you never know what they're going to have. It might not be what you need. So, and that's why I said I would make sure I can make them. Because then at least it's only resources I need. So, and yeah, you can farm a little bit of carbon as well. Yeah, that's it. And of course I'm going to buy the trading goods from this place because I know I will be able to earn money on it. So I actually wanted something here. I wanted to go and get some activated indium. That used to be the most paying resource there was, but that was changed in one of the upgrades, and making activated indium farms doesn't really pay off anymore. I don't want to fight with them here and now, so I take a nap down here in this hole. Yeah, the best thing is when you are gathering resources and they start investigating you, the best thing you can do is actually leave them alone. The things. Stop mining, just wait. Okay, that was the catch with this planet. I have plenty activated indium, but I would say that I was actually going to take a very quick look. They sell for 165 units a piece, so it is not. I think gold is paying better now. Can actually check in a mo. I want to make sure I get as much as I can now I'm here, but it's not how it used to be. I can't remember. It was, I think it was 500 something in the old money, and that. Okay, my ship is standing on it. That's not overly smart. So, 165 each. Gold is 353 each. So gold is more valuable now. And platinum even more, but that can be difficult to collect in bulk, to be honest. But one thing which activated anything is useful for is if you need to make loads of chromatic metal. You saw when I used copper, it was 2 copper for 1 chromatic metal. Look what it says if I take the activated indium. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just going to show activated indium. 1 activated indium become 4 chromatic metal. So, bingo. So if you need a lot, then activate it, and the higher you get, I think activated copper is 1:1, activated cadmium is 1:2, activated emerald is 1:3, and activated indium is 1:4. So that is really where it gives you something really hefty and get you well going. So yeah, there is good options with doing things, and that's it's all about being smart and know a little bit on